Narcissists are highly manipulative individuals who possess a unique ability to identify and exploit the vulnerabilities of others for their own gain. They seek to surround themselves with people who can provide them with a constant supply of admiration, validation, and control. To achieve this, narcissists are selective in their choices of targets, preying on specific personality types who are more likely to fall into their web of manipulation. If you've ever found yourself tangled up with a narcissist, you may have noticed certain patterns in the way they treat you and others around them. These patterns reveal the types of people they are most drawn to. Individuals who, whether through kindness, empathy, or self-doubt, are more likely to become ensnared in a narcissist's toxic orbit. Here are the top 5 types of people narcissists always target. First on the list are empathetic people. Narcissists are like emotional vampires, feeding off the compassion and understanding of those around them. Empaths, in particular, are natural targets because they are wired to help others, often putting the needs of others above their own. Narcissists know this and take advantage of an empath's innate desire to care for and heal. They manipulate this empathy by playing the victim, exaggerating their struggles, and making it seem like they need to be saved. This dynamic works in the narcissist's favor because it makes the empath feel responsible for their emotional well-being. The narcissist thrives on this attention and emotional energy, without ever intending to change or reciprocate. In the end, the empath is left drained and emotionally exhausted, often questioning their own worth because they couldn't fix the narcissist. The second type of person narcissists target are people with low self-esteem. Narcissists are master manipulators who know how to identify individuals with deep-seated insecurities, self-doubt, or a fragile sense of self-worth. People with low self-esteem are particularly vulnerable to a narcissist's tactics because they are more likely to seek external validation and approval. Narcissists feed off this need by initially showering their targets with praise, affection, and compliments, creating a false sense of security. This is known as love bombing, and it's designed to make the person feel valued and important. However, once the narcissist has gained control, they begin to tear down the very foundation of their target's self-worth. They criticize, belittle, and gaslight their victim, leaving them even more dependent on the narcissist for validation. For someone with low self-esteem, this creates a toxic cycle where they become desperate to win back the narcissist's approval, even at the cost of their own mental and emotional health. Another type of person narcissists often target are high achievers. At first glance, this might seem counterintuitive. Why would a narcissist target someone who is confident, successful, and goal-oriented? The answer lies in the narcissist's deep need for control and admiration. High achievers offer narcissists 2 valuable resources: a sense of accomplishment they can claim as their own and a reputation to elevate their own status. Narcissists often target high achievers by initially acting as a supportive and admiring partner or friend, feigning interest in their successes and ambitions. However, once the relationship is established, the narcissist begins to undermine the high achiever's confidence by subtly criticizing their work, downplaying their successes, or taking credit for their accomplishments. This allows the narcissist to maintain control over the high achiever while still benefiting from their achievements. The narcissist becomes the puppet master, pulling the strings behind the scenes while reaping the rewards of their target's hard work and success. The fourth type of person narcissists target are people who are overly trusting or naive. These individuals are often more willing to give people the benefit of the doubt and may not immediately recognize manipulative behavior when they see it. Narcissists love to take advantage of this trust because it makes it easier for them to deceive, manipulate, and exploit their target without being questioned. Naive or overly trusting people tend to assume the best in others and may ignore red flags or rationalize the narcissist's behavior as a one-off incident. Narcissists are skilled at creating a false persona, charming, charismatic, and seemingly caring in the early stages of a relationship. This facade allows them to draw in overly trusting people who are more likely to dismiss warning signs and believe that the narcissist's intentions are genuine. Once the trust is established, the narcissist gradually reveals their true nature, often catching the target off guard when it's too late to easily escape the relationship. Finally, narcissists are drawn to people who have difficulty setting boundaries. Boundaries are essential for healthy relationships, as they protect your emotional and mental well-being. However, some individuals struggle with enforcing boundaries, often out of fear of conflict or rejection. Narcissists are quick to identify this weakness and exploit it for their own gain. They will push past your limits, disregard your personal space, and take advantage of your inability to say no. Over time, they will test your boundaries further, asking for more of your time, energy, and emotional investment without offering anything in return. This creates a power imbalance where the narcissist feels entitled to whatever they want from the relationship, while the boundaryless individual becomes increasingly depleted and overwhelmed. People who struggle with setting boundaries often feel guilty for asserting themselves and may be easily manipulated into thinking that they are selfish or unreasonable for wanting to establish limits. The narcissist uses this guilt to their advantage, ensuring that they maintain control and continue to drain their target of resources, whether emotional, financial, or even physical. If you recognize yourself in any of these personality types, it's important to understand that being targeted by a narcissist is not your fault. Narcissists are predators who are skilled at identifying and exploiting the vulnerabilities of others. They seek out individuals who, through no fault of their own, may be more susceptible to manipulation. Whether you are empathetic, struggle with low self-esteem, are a high achiever, or have difficulty setting boundaries, the narcissist will find a way to use your strengths and weaknesses to serve their own needs. Understanding the types of people narcissists target can be an empowering first step in protecting yourself from their toxic influence. The key to avoiding becoming a target is to strengthen your sense of self, build healthy boundaries, and trust your instincts when something doesn't feel right. If you find yourself in a relationship with a narcissist, it's important to recognize the red flags early on and take action to distance yourself before the damage becomes too severe. Narcissists rarely change their behavior, and the longer you stay entangled with one, the more difficult it becomes to break free. By recognizing the patterns of manipulation and understanding why narcissists target certain types of people, you can begin to protect yourself from their toxic influence. You can reclaim your power, set firm boundaries, and ultimately avoid falling into the same traps that so many others have before.